the Go Guard weekend just turned into the Go Guard 4 days, and then it went to Go Guard 5 days, and then it went to Go Guard, hey, y'all are being deployed down to the coast and we don't know when you're coming back. Yep, the kids are in the Texas Guard and they have been deployed down to the coast to help in the rescues, and that's, I guess, plane loading, and I'm not sure exactly what the definition of what my son and daughter-in-law is that they do, but they do a lot with planes, so they are evacuating human beings at this point. And they brought equipment, I know, and food and supplies in initially when they went down. So we don't know when they're going to be back, but the situation down at the coast is now affecting people that are not on the coast. So everybody knows by now about Harvey hitting the coast of Texas and then heading towards Louisiana, and that it ended up being, I think, worse than they initially thought it was going to be. And you know, they had to let dams loose and so on and so forth. Well, then people in the central Texas area said, they were told, well, be prepared because there's going to be, you know, 18 to 25 inches, could be even 30 inches of rain. So could cause some flooding, especially in some of the towns, like the place where my husband works. That town, they end up getting flooding out of a big creek a lot of times that floods out the whole downtown area. So then, you know, we thought, well, it rained for a couple of days, and as you see, it's beautiful and sunny today. Blue clouds, blue skies, I mean, white clouds, really nice. And so, you know, you think everything's good, no problem. Well, the answer there would be wrong. Sorry for the wind. But what happened is a lot of people went to go get gas and found signs that said either there was no gas or all they had was, and I know it's not gas, but in the terms of, you know, fuel, diesel, or a premium gas, or E85, which I don't even know anybody that has E85, but I'm sure there's some people that do. I pretty much try to always keep my vehicles topped off, or pretty close to topped off. And from where our current house is to where this property is, where we're moving, is about 50 miles. So round trip, about 100 miles. So it could take up a lot of gas in the Expedition or in my old truck that gets about 11 miles to a gallon. So, you know, like I said, I try to keep it topped off just because I don't want to ever end up without gas. And these boys are just being bad. So I'm giving them a little treat. I have been out here with the grandkids because the kids, my kids, adult son and daughter-in-law, were activated in the Texas Guard due to the hurricane. So I've been staying out at the new homestead with the grandkids. And so a lot of, you know, driving back and forth. Well, the other day I had used up about a quarter of a tank, and I thought, well, let me stop by and top off the tank. And I pulled up to a pretty good sized Stripes, and there was signs up on all of the, well, I didn't realize it was all of them first, but all of the pumps. I thought it was just the one pump. It said diesel only, premium, or E85. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let me check some of the other pumps, because I don't usually put premium. Well, I do about every 3rd or 4th time I'll put premium in my vehicle because it's old, and, you know, with the ethanol, that's what my son tells me, because I'm not really an engine expert. But anyway, so I checked the other pumps, and they all said the same thing. They said diesel, E85. First, it really didn't dawn on me to think, you know, hey, why is that? I thought, well, they're just having a problem, or, you know, there's a problem with the pumps. I don't know, Stripes. Well, then I went to, I went ahead and I topped off gas. And then I decided, you know, that was kind of strange. So I started asking around, asking my sister and some friends and some people in some other towns, hey, have you noticed that there's a problem with any of the gas stations? And they all said, oh, well, a lot of them don't even have gas. I said, what do you mean they don't have gas? And I thought, well, duh, the refineries, deliveries, all those places on the coast where we get it from, flooded. So anyway, yeah, it turns out that, and it makes absolute sense. The trucks, you know, the tankers that bring the gas obviously aren't going out of the area, and nothing is going into the area at the moment other than, you know, evacuees are being brought out, which is what my son and my daughter-in-law are currently doing. They're evacuating people from Galveston, and they're moving them to different locations. They're flying them out and moving them to different locations. So, but the weather was so bad even in Galveston today that they had to shut down that too. It really made me think, though, you know, we're kind of far enough removed from the situation. We know, we're aware of it. We got some of the rain from it, but the actual problems associated with it, a lot of people didn't think about. And especially, you know, stuff like that, you know, getting gas and stuff. And I always try to keep at least a little bit of gas stored. You know, gas isn't the best thing to store, but we do have multiple vehicles, so we try to keep them all topped off so that we at least have one or two of them at all times that have full tanks. And then luckily, my son has 2 diesel vehicles, and it seems like right now at this moment, and I don't know if that'll change, diesel is not a problem. So, you know, it's just something to keep in mind, that even when it seems like it doesn't directly affect you, be prepared, because sometimes what doesn't directly affect you will affect you. And like I said, you know, today even, I've gotten texts from people that, you know, 100 miles from where I'm at right now, don't have any gas. Four or 5 gas stations they went to, no gas. So for those people that don't think and don't stay topped off, they're not going to be going anyway. How would you evacuate yourself if you have no gas, you know? And I feel for the people that are having to be evacuated, and I'm not saying that it is in any way, shape, or form their fault that they're having to be evacuated, because, you know, situations happen. And I think in some areas they really didn't expect it to go as far as it did. They didn't expect dams to be released and so on and so forth, that caused flooding in some areas that it probably wouldn't have flooded otherwise.